Hey, so hello guys. Welcome back to another talk, more like presentation on this channel. So today we're going to talk about tax. So how the U.S. is putting squeeze on China. That's it. I found it interesting, quite interesting topic because we are having a tax war between China and U.S. and most of the other countries. So in Vietnam we got 46% tax, and we are now going. We're now sending people to set that they should lower tax for us because yeah. No one likes the tax too high. So here we go, let's start it. Oh wait, I forgot. Introduction to tax talk. Tax talk. Welcome to our discussion about on tax policies and how the US is strategically applying tax pressure on China. We'll explore the implication and motivation behind these actions in a light-hearted manner. So first, under understanding the tariffs. Uh, tariffs. Let's break down the tariffs are. The taxes, they are taxes imposed on imported goods, aimed at making a foreign product more expensive. The U.S. has raised tariffs on various Chinese goods to protect local industries. So, so recently, I have heard that the Donald Trump has put a 125% tax on Chinese goods, and China is also fighting back, putting a 40 to 60%, I think, on US goods. So let's explore how these countries fight. So the trade war begins. The trade war between the US and China kicked off in 2018. It started with tariffs at tariffs and has since escalated, affecting global markets and economies. The stakes are high for both nations. So in 2018, they having trade war between the US and China. That was when Donald Trump is in his uh, first year of the running president of the U.S. And now this is his second year. He's been going on tax way much more than he used to be. So yeah, the first tax war, they only put on like 20% tax. Now they put on 125%. So that's a big difference. So why do they target China? The U.S. target China because of concerns of intellectual property theft and unfair trade practices. The goal is to level the playing field and encourage fair competition. Oh yeah, I think the main reason because the U.S. don't want China to be the don't want China to develop, and moreover, China uh, gets the U.S. Some kind of drugs made for medicine, but they use as drugs in the U.S. So yeah, they're now applying tax to the applying tax so that China don't export those drugs anymore. And furthermore, they are fighting. Yeah, so the thing that never ends, it's humans wanted for money. So impact on consumers. Raising tariffs often leads to higher prices in the American consumers. While it aims to protect jobs, it can also mean paying more at checkout for goods imported from China. So yeah, China's response. China has uh, retaliated with its own tariffs, creating a vicious cycle. This back and forth can lead to economic strain for both countries and making it a tricky situation. Not only making it a bad situation for both countries, it's also making a bad situation for other countries. Like in Vietnam, we have to stand 46% due to this tax rate. China don't export goods to Vietnam, and then Vietnam export goods back to the U.S. Yeah, I think that's quite fair and square because yeah, they're very scared of tax. Uh, It's a very tricky situation, I think. Like, not I think, many people think it's a tricky situation because you can never think when and why. When will the tax raise and when will the tax be decreased? So yeah, the tech sector. Technology is a sector is a major battleground. The US has imposed restrictions to national security and maintain a competitive edge in innovation. So technology, China has its own technology, but US wants to export technology to China, which is used to be in the past. Now China has evolved and developed a lot of their own technology, like electric cars, computers, phones. Yeah, now they have their own goods, own phones, own everything. So it's competing with US in the technology as well. Global supply chains. The US-China trade tensions have disrupted global supply chains. The companies are reevaluating their sourcing strategies, which could lead to a shift in manufacturing locations. So yeah, the global supply chain in the US are disrupted, as you know. And yeah, I think that they should have put on a war like this. It's a very stupid reason and has a lot of consequences. So if the world was like normal in the last few years, it will be the same, very much the same. So yeah, now they have caused a lot of trouble in other countries, not only in China and the US. Um, Bipartisan support. Interestingly, the push against China has gathered bipartisan support in the US. Both parties agreed on the need of address unfair trade practices, making it unf unifying issue. Effects on employment. While jobs are protected, others may be lost due to the rising costs and reduced trade. The US must balance between protecting jobs and fostering a healthy community economy. Future of trade relations. And the future is uncertain as the US continues to apply pressure. China may adapt or retaliate. On ongoing negotiations will be shape the landscape of international trade. I don't think this will be in 4 years because the next Trump will be his third one, and I think he's old enough to get retired now. Yeah, but I think the trade is still going on for the next year. So yeah, it's okay. It's not okay. Consumer awareness. As consumers, it's essential stay informed about these taxes affect us. Understanding the tax implications can help us make better choices in the marketplace. And the role of media. Media plays a crucial role in shaping perception about the trade war. How the story is told can influence consumer behaviors and political action. So, okay, the trade war has affected a lot, and I know it on the media, so yeah. I think it's quite important. If we don't have media now, putting text together, it should be a bad problem. International reaction. Countries around the world are watching closely. The US-China trade tensions could have ripple effects on the global diplomacy and trade agreements. Lessons learned. The situation teaches us about the complexity of international trade. Wait a minute. A reminder that economic policies can have far-reaching consequences beyond borders. Conclusion. In conclusion, the US is indeed putting the squeeze on China through strategic tax policies. Understanding these dynamics helps And dynamics helps us grasp the bigger picture in global economics. Yeah, I thought it was interesting, but it's not was not that interesting. So we're gonna talk about a new topic, which I think it's quite interesting. It's about a game called Car Dealership Tycoon. It is like a tycoon that you play on Roblox every day. So yeah, I played that game recently, and yeah, I wanted to get the 2022 Formula One. So yeah, please subscribe so I can buy Robux and I can buy the gifts on that game. It's quite valuable and yeah, it's good, good I think. And then nowadays I think we have a much bigger problem with money. So yeah, let's not talk about money in any others video. And let's talk about other things. This is an engineering YouTube, not an economic YouTube. If you want to watch economics, you can watch on the news and other channels. Please don't go to this channel. I'm stupid at economics, especially math and calculating. So yeah, uh, it's okay. I'm okay. So if we're not talking about economics anymore, I think I would be a much better person. So after I did like 3 presentations this morning, I got completely wrecked, and I have to do this presentation about economics. So yeah, I'm completely dead now. So now I will yap about things for a while before the end. Let's go to the thank you screen. Okay. Oh yeah, this slide used on free pick. Yeah, I just too tired to do the slides now. I got Canva this whole morning for 3 presentations earlier. Yeah, it sucked. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. I think that's not even 10 minutes, but yeah, I'll stop right here.